Yesterday we left right in front of Mr. Farron Brygo. We did end up setting we rigged the club to explode, and then we used that to leverage him to get him arrested, which we did, and then we gave him to the marshals, which they really liked. The other things we did was we went back to our base, and in our base there was a guy there looking for a synth, apparently a synth that escaped from Arizona, and he wanted us to hunt him down. So we went back into Colorado Springs, and we found the synth. It ended up being a very tough fight, but we did take him out. It was a very weird situation. The synth had killed a lot of people preemptively because he was scared of them, and he also spoke with a child's voice, even though he was a human, like a big guy. So it was weird. But we did end up killing him, and we let the synth hunters come into our base, which may have not been the best idea. And we are going to be helping them hunt down synths around the countryside. We also got pinged to go check out a noise complaint at a local apartment complex. Going in there, we did find a guy that was cloning himself. Finster, you remember Finster? Apparently he would, is the cozy footage not going on YouTube? Oh, it's all going on YouTube, but just some people don't have time to watch all of that. So we did go and do some stuff with Finster. This is all side stuff. And Finster ended up being a guy who was cloning himself. So we helped him out and did some of that stuff. And after we helped Finster, we invited him back to our base after killing his clones and getting some really funny dialogue. And he is now in our base helping out in the medical area. He also brought a cloning machine, and we made a clone.
If life gives you lemons, make lemonade. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up.
We made a clone, and it's now following us around. We haven't been in combat since we've got it yet, so I have no idea what it's going to do, but it...
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
We're going to see how that is. So we've been avoiding the main story stuff, which is like the arcs with the kids and all that. We've just been kind of running around town. I've been playing this game 12 hours and still haven't even left the starting town, which at the beginning was pretty much optional anyway. So, yeah, this has been an adventure. So... what we did after that, we helped out we helped out the clone guy. We got Brian in jail. We hunted down the synth, and then while we were doing that, a character radioed us saying that he wanted to talk to us in Broadmoor Heights. So that was the zone that was closed off before. We walked over there, popped into here, and all we've done in here is just kind of run around and pick some stuff up. And we also went to the house of Lucia Wesson, whose family was murdered, as we know. By the guys that were in the garden, and we picked up some loot there, and she, you know, told us how much she missed him and stuff, and that's really about it. So now what we're gonna do is go talk to this guy right here, Gideon Reyes, and we're gonna see what the hell this is and go from there. Can we go in here? It's my 26th birthday today. Happy birthday, dude.
I heard Mr. Howe
What's
found
that?
himself a pretty blonde thing.
Really? And what did his wife say to that?
Nothing. She's been too busy with the pool boy.
Oh, well.
As always, may the deluge spare you, my child.
Miriam Knox. Middle-aged woman murmurs quietly to herself, her hands clasped in prayer. When she notices you standing nearby, she looks up, and you see tears streaming down her cheeks.
Oh, thank God. You're the Westerners, aren't you? The Rangers?
Westerners. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there's an overlay image? Uh-oh. Hold up. I didn't see the overlay. Hold on. Apparently I'm supposed to have an image in my overlay. Give me 1 second. Ba-da-bum. Bum ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. It looks like I'm supposed to have an overlay image for this sponsored segment I'm doing. Overlay and panel image. Oh, wait. Oh, I think that's just a panel image. Overlay? Okay, we'll see here. Let's see. Hey, there's VIP in chat. Let me go ahead and get this real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we're good. We're good. That's us. Need our help, ma'am?
My husband, my
The
heart
psychopath. Oh, good.
was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town. Vic took him hostage, but there's been no word for weeks. I know it's frightful wicked to hope for the safety of one soul over many, but I beg you, find him, save him.
Sure,
if you
Shammy Jeff.
can.
Oh God, Hollow's here too.
We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy like some families do, if you bring my Hardy home safe, we'll donate all we can to your cause.
I do like money. Can you describe your husband for us?
He's a little on the portly side.
He's fatty fat.
Always well-dressed.
Well-dressed fatty fat.
But he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch.
Okay.
Kindest man in the 100 families. That's why I married him.
You're from one of the 100 families?
Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. We own bison ranches out east, supply Colorado Springs with half its meat.
We found this old journal in our headquarters. It mentions the Knox family. Any interest in it?
Let me see who... Allie Blue? Aunt Allie? My goodness, of course! I'd love to read this.
Cool, $500.
Blue is my maiden name. Back in the old days, the Blues and the Knoxes hated each other. Old Aunt Allie almost shot me when I told her I was gonna marry Hardy. Always wanted to know what things were like when she was young. Oh, thank you, Rangers. Let me give you something for this.
We found a cybernetic chicken in the church closet. Ever seen it before?
You mean he's real? I've seen him poking around the church at night, but I wasn't sure if my mind was playing tricks on me.
Yeah, he's in our party now, by the way.
Didn't dare get too close. I left him some food, just in case. Corn and scrap metal. He seemed like such a good, strong chicken.
Thanks, Janglebert. We'll do what we can, Mrs. Knox.
I know you will.
She seems nice.
Thank you, Rangers.
We're gonna try to help her. All right, Gideon Reyes, what's up, dude? This man looks like he might have been drawn by a mathematician. Precision cut luxury and manicured good looks. Hey, Hippie 80, thank you so much, buddy.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes. Thank you for coming.
We're here about the job you radioed in.
Excellent. Allow me to explain. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to make it super clear for the days leading up to this that Wasteland 3, I'm going to do my best to keep like the main story stuff off of Cozy streams for Wasteland 3, but this game is huge and I do plan on playing it into the ground, which means I probably need to use some of the Cozy stream stuff. Any of the like main story arc, like in this case, the 3 kids and stuff of that nature, I will do my best to avoid. But I mean, this game is like mostly story, so I may dip into it a little bit. I've been good 95% of the time of keeping the Cozy stream not related to the morning stream, but in this case, it's not that. It'll all be on YouTube, and I thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't.
Okay.
I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the Marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories. rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you.
You shouldn't say you're a good vibes community then, pulling a stunt like that. I shouldn't say I have a good vibes community because I want to play a game in some of my cozy stream as well. Dude. Nutcase, my man. You are getting real close, bud. Like, I love you, dude, but that's completely out of line, brother. Like yeah, that I strike two, my dude. I'm doing my best here, guys. You got to work with me a little bit. Okay, let's go. Sounds like the problem is the Patriarch's policies. Why punish the refugees for that?
You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us, and the cause... Well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible.
So this guy actually has the same angle as the dude that let in the Dorseys. But he just doesn't want to go about it the same way. But even then, if he took us... If he let the Rangers change the regime, like, if for us, we would definitely help the refugees. So...
Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Where are these refugees coming from?
The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs.
Suggesting regime change?
Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the Patriarch goes without saying.
What difficulty are we on? Supreme Jerk.
But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not?
Are you expecting us to do this for the public good?
Not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything.
Oh man, wait a second. Wait a second. We'll look into this for you.
Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs.
Hey, Toxies. Will the playthrough on YouTube be in one playlist between morning streams or cozy? We have to switch playlists. No, it'll all be one playlist. Yeah.
When you find them,
but actually, let me tell Red.
Do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away.
I asked Red to for the any Wasteland 3 we play in the cozy streams, I'll have him put like cozy in parentheses in the title. Yeah.
Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service. Goodbye.
I don't know how we're gonna help.
Good luck.
I hope this guy isn't getting too enthused here. All right, so somebody brought up the really good point, by the way. I noticed my party wasn't with me when we talked to them, and we learned earlier, big time, that who is with you can dictate like some of the dialogue that's said. So I'll make sure to do that in the future. I don't know if that was one of the cases, but yeah, I will make sure to do that. Thank you, Tarquinius, for that. It's a great call.
Well, the crime
so where
around
is
here
this
happens
quest?
indoors.
We've got unwelcome guests. Travel to the bazaar and confront the human smugglers. Okay. And we also have the Zealot to travel to Denver. That's our level 9 quest. Okay, cool. What level are we now? We are level 8. Okay, so we could look at the 9. We could look at the 9. All right. Party's gotten really big. We have a pretty big party. It's pretty girthy. Yeah. Hey, Striker Chris, how you doing this morning, bud? As you approach, the servitor twitches and heaves, rising to its full height.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Broadmoor family.
It finishes with a burst of static and sparks.
What is your business at the Ward's estate?
You have information about Bellamy Ward.
Processing. Insufficient credentials for entry. Please enter that later date. Entry parameters may change in the future. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
May the show go on.
Oop.
What is your business at the Ward's estate?
Override the robot and set yourself as administrator. Servitor goes silent for a moment before jolting back to attention.
The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
I think we've got it. Okay. And people complain about Claptrap's voice. Oh, I love this guy's voice. Are you kidding me? Oh, dude. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, it's Bellamy. What's up, man? Let's bring everyone in.
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank you again for saving my life.
Okay. You're cool that we hacked your robot and let ourselves in. I'm just gonna look around. Chemistry set. Gentleman's first chemistry set, advanced edition. Gentleman's first. Does not seem to be a lot here. Can we get more sneaky shit on you? We can. I'm a little bit worried that I don't have a high enough perception value on this party yet. I don't want to be missing any secrets. Is there really nothing in here? Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Elijah Ward. This corner of the room smells like biology class, formaldehyde, and antiseptics. Oh, it's all one thing. What are we doing in here? This looks like a work-in-progress version of the solar collectors placed throughout the Garden of the Gods. Oh. Step away.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child. May I help you with something?
What can you tell us about the Patriarch's children?
Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty.
Hey, Jean Baguette.
They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else.
Wix's stream says, should I buy this game? This game is going to be amazing to some people like me. Like, I'm absolutely loving this so far. But these types of games are kind of an acquired taste in some cases. They're a different flavor. So if you really like kind of like deep, expansive RPGs with lots of choice that have a lot of dialogue and stuff, then I think this game is shaping up to be one of the better ones out there. But, you know, as you can see, there's not a huge amount of combat. There's not a huge amount of like action. So I think some people really like that, and it's not super for them. But I'm loving it so far. I'm really, really enjoying it. Yeah. What sort of work do you do here?
Most of my time is spent researching and
How many hours
developing
in? Like 12?
technology. In time, I believe we can
Hey, Lord
restore
Matthews.
our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it.
Okay.
Goodbye, Rangers.
So I don't know Did I put the mechanic stuff back on her? I did. And what's her mechanics now? 5. But I haven't used the book yet. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. What's this? Oh. I don't know. Let's put that experience thing back on her. If, do we need to get somebody with weird science? I'm noticing more and more weird science checks that we just can't do. What's in here? There we go. Nice, good find. Nothing else to say to you, right?
I know we've met before, Rangers, but it is extremely rude to break into a man's house unannounced.
Whoops.
Okay. Goodbye, Rangers.
All right, quick chat with Bellamy on the way out, and I guess we're going to go check out this refugee quest. Yeah. Zarkani says, without spoiling you, Cohh, you need... Go on. That's all he said. How are you going to just say something like that? How are you going to end there? Am I on the retail version? I am on the retail version. Yes, I am playing currently on Steam. Hey, Cohh, I'll show you some weird science.
What?
Oh, my.
When's the last time anyone saw the Patriarch? He was down at the old airbase to greet the Rangers, I think. Before that, yeah, I can't remember.
Need some weird science? Okay.
I think he really is sick. I heard he fired his doctor. Maybe he didn't like the diagnosis.
You've had several weird science 3 checks lately. I have. Yeah, I have. I don't know who I'm going to put it on. Maybe Barry? Maybe we should put weird science on Barry. Maybe we'll get some cool brawling weapons from it. But he has, like, weird science is kind of a ranged weapon from what I'm seeing. Nuri's doing a few things already. Lena's doing a lot of things, but she is a skill monkey. So... Cohh is not. I feel like I'm doing too much stuff on Cohh right now. Maybe we could get it on Nuri. Yeah, I'll get her intelligence up next level, which will give her another skill point. Maybe we'll make Nuri weird science as well. I'm not really... Wow, you have a... Oh, man, you've got a lot of points. And I don't think I'm going to use her too much. I'm going to put it on her temporarily, too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna temporarily put it on her. I'm not planning on using this girl long term. A, because I'm not a huge fan of the character. And B, because I'm not really she has redundant skills. I've got survival on Barry, I've got weapon modding on Barry, I've got barter on Nuri. Yeah, so I mean she's redundant right now. And Nuri is using the same weapon type. I want to get a melee character for this spot. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop weird science on her for now. Might as well, dude. That means we can also give her the frozen ferret launcher. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alright, so let's go up and real quick take a look here. Did you know the Shadowrun collection is free on Epic? Yeah, also Hitman. Yep, thank you, Skeptical Rage. And you can use the code Cohh on purchases because we're an Epic partner, but I don't really know exactly what that does. But you can use the code if you want to. Yeah, Shadowrun series and Hitman is free on Epic right now. Pretty cool. Is this game fully VA'd? The dialogue is. All right, let's do a quick save here. And let's just see what this is going to do. Dismantle the solar collector and reassign it utilizing a more efficient design. But difficult, it doesn't take very long to put it back together in a more efficient configuration.
May I help you with something?
We upgraded your solar collectors.
Indeed. Wonderful news. Please accept this small token of my gratitude.
3 machine turrets? Worth?
Goodbye,
Oh, I
Rangers.
love those things. Wait, can I still mechanics it? Oh, interesting. I can't use the Mechanic 7 check now. I wonder if the Mechanic 7 check would be better. Oh, I'm torn. Dude, where did we get? What is going on with this money right now? Oh, this is tough. Because those turrets are super, super good. I think I should F9 it. And come back and check the other thing first. We'll do it. 14th, I was mostly against the rollout. I really didn't like how the rollout was done. But it's been a long time. Things have changed. A lot of free games have gone out. Improvements have been made. Good things have been done for indie devs. And, you know, I'm no longer with GOG. So, it just kind of worked. And also, more importantly, when becoming an Epic partner, they really didn't ask me to do anything that I'm not already doing. So, it just kind of worked for the channel. Yeah. But like I've been saying many times whenever I talk about Epic, if you don't want to use Epic, don't use Epic. It's completely up to you, dude. I'm just here for those. My stuff is there for those that want to anyway or are playing exclusives and don't mind that stuff. But if you have an issue with any of that stuff, like I did at the beginning, and unlike me, you haven't let that stuff go, that's cool, dude. All you. I would never tell you to do otherwise. Not with GOG? No, GOG dropped me. Yeah, I mean, GOG basically told me at the beginning of the year that the sponsorship was going to end and that they appreciated the time and stuff. And I actually negotiated with them to do more for less for a period of time, but it didn't work long term. But like I always say, I loved GOG before, and I love GOG now. It was a great sponsorship. I really appreciate working with them, and it was a lot of fun.
Soon to be back.
Will I play Warframe again? Yes, I'll be playing Warframe again on Monday or Tuesday.
Maybe he didn't like the diagnosis.
Is there anything else we can do here? We can go. Let's go see if we can do anything at the Patriarch's Palace before we go. And then we're gonna go deal with these smugglers. Tension Z says 1 sec deleting my GOG account. No, dude. I loved GOG, and I love them now. So don't worry about it. The whole reason I took the GOG sponsorship is because they were phenomenal. I love them. Oh, this is the auto save. Okay, so maybe didn't I save it right before we did it? Let's do here. Pretty sure I quick saved right before I turned it in. Do I still use GOG Galaxy? I sure do. Yep. This is still the one launcher to rule them all. In fact, what's kind of funny is Epic now has official connectivity to GOG Galaxy. So Epic and GOG have partnered to bring like the most connectivity they can. Yeah. Thank you, RN Naras. I appreciate it. Yeah, one thing that I do is I'm all about second chances. I've always been about second chances. It's the same reason I went back to Fallout 76, and you know, I like to take in new information and adjust my opinions as necessary. So that was one of the situations where that happened. Okay, good. So here we are. Great. So we're gonna stay right here. We are not gonna do this right now. And now let's run up and look if we can do anything at the Patriarch's place. Is this game similar to Desperados 3? This game is similar to Desperados 3 only slightly in the terms of combat. But this game is an RPG. Desperados 3 was a tactical combat game. So Desperados 3 like has a story, but there's like no RPG elements. It's all combat. This game is like 60-40 dialogue to combat. So, and dialogue exploration and world interaction. Neutron says, there's no chance Epic would soak up GOG, right? Anyway, let's go talk over here.
I suppose they'll let just anyone in these days.
Indeed, Melissa. Simply anyone.
Melvin Gilbert.
Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
Fame obscure. Melissa Howe.
What could you possibly want?
Elite guards.